What's going on, guys? Welcome to the episode. Today obviously I'm out in Your Beauty. I recently got the boat rewired and I'm pretty happy with the result. It just gives me peace of mind. Just sell so many wires when I got it, and yeah, I've done that, which was on the list of things to do for it, and I should be right now, except there's one problem. The sound is not turning on. Honestly, it's probably a simple fix that I just haven't really realized, so I'm going to keep playing around with it. Hopefully it turns on, but basically I'm fishing blind, you know. Obviously I know some spots that I can just go to, like where I'm right now. Like obviously know it's a reef, and obviously know you can catch fish here, and I'll start baiting up and stuff. I've got one jig out right now, just drifting. The drift isn't too bad, and yeah, we'll get some bait out, some jigs, and start fishing. Hopefully I can get this sounder to work. If I can't, it's a challenge, and I'll still have plenty of fun out in Your Beauty, and we'll just go from here. Ew. Oh, she's rocky today. I've got pretty good sea legs for someone who hasn't had a boat for very long, and it's really rocky. There's a short period swell, it's about 6 seconds, so that's why it's rocking so much. Hopefully the wind will clean it up during the day, and by the end of the day it'll be really clean. Hopefully, anyway. Got the block of pillies. This is one of the first times actually using bait bait out on the boat. I let my mate take the fresh good I had the other day because he took me out his boat, which is fair enough. And yeah, so the pillies should be fine though. So on the bait side of things, I've got one gang hook with a hole pilchard on, then one bigger single hook with a fair few smaller pieces of pilchard on. So I'll drop this down on the side. And I've got two rods out with two Montague jigs on, just bobbing up and down with the current and the swell. Just got a good hit. On the bait, the rod completely just went down. Doesn't feel very big though. But he absolutely smacked the rod. Oh, head shakes, that could be alright. Oh wait. It's not huge, whatever it is. Big Sergeant Baker. I usually let these guys go, but today, because I've only got pilchards, he's bait. Yeah, but sound is working. I forgot the guys changed it to a switch. It used to just run off the battery and I just turn off and on. I didn't have the switch on. I knew it'd be something simple, which is good, but now I can fish with the sounder. So now I've got a piece of Sergeant Baker and a whole pilly on the gang hooks. The Sergeant Baker will stay on way better than what the pillies would, which is good. So I'll drop this guy down, hopefully get something good. I was on Snapchat sending a video and I just got absolutely smashed. This is the first good snapper, boys. Yeah. Oh, that scared the absolute crap out of me. Oh, hey. This is a snapper for sure. So I actually haven't moved from the spot that I put the boat in before. Like the sound is working now. I'm in 50 meters of water. Holy crap. Snapper! Shit. Oh, come on, that is a good snapper. Yeah! PB! PB! Yeah! Yes! Look at that! That's my PB, easy! Get this hook out of him for him. Oh my god! Oh, 57 centimeters on the dot. What a beautiful specimen. He's coming home with me straight to Esky. Thank you, mate. What a beautiful fish. I put him in straight out of his misery. You know, that's what I do. I don't want him suffering in the esky. Even though he'll slowly go to sleep, I'd rather just kill him here. He's gone to sleep now, he'll go straight on ice. That's my PB, 57 centimeters. Thanks, mate. Phew. The best thing about that was he was caught on the Sergeant Baker. So that's why I kept him. I was like, I need some thicker bait for this big hook here. Sergeant Baker. I reckon they're great bait and burley. They're not meant to be that good eating, so real bony. Perfect bait though. This is the best fish that's been landed and put in the esky. Straight under ice. Thank you, mate. What a beautiful fish. Beautiful eating and just my PB, I'm so stoked. One thing about winter here in the south coast, it's so cold in the morning. You're like freezing in the morning. You get out here, 2 jumpers on like I had, pants on, and then it gets into a nice day, you get real hot. A simple fix to that. I've just got something on the jig. It just feels like a Sergeant Baker or something. This is my smallest rod I got. But it's good for the jig, real light line. And if I get a fish, it's pretty fun. It's definitely not a snapper, it'll be a Sergeant Baker or a red rockcod or a nanny guy maybe. Nanny guy. On the Montague Jigs Reef Thief. They're beautiful eating. He's not very big. They grow pretty big. Pretty small little nanny guy. Beautiful fish, but I'll put him back. See you, mate. Keep going, mate. Keep going. Don't stop. Come on, you can do it. Good boy. I thought he was going to float there for a second. He's alright. He's going down. The drift's turned out really good now. The kind of the morning sickness I always talk about, it's died off. Winds absolutely nothing, and it's beautiful down in the water. Still a bit of chop, but in terms of drift, we're drifting real good. Real slowly, and just slowly out to sea, get deeper and deeper. And yeah, it's a beautiful day out here. Because the drift's so slow, I'm starting the burley trail. I'm just slowly chucking out cubes of pilchards. Starting the burley trail. So all the fish will smell the burley. They'll come around, they'll eat the burley, then they'll see my bait, and they won't be able to resist, hopefully. And it'll just slowly drift down, close to the bait. Obviously it won't hit right as where my hook is, but, you know, fish, their sense of smell is probably one of their piss-off. Seagull, it's burley. Wait, put that down. Put that down, mate. Little shit. And even with the jig, the burley works really well because they'll eat the burley, they'll still be hungry. They'll see these little jigs, which I think are meant to look like squid or little fish just sitting there, and they'll think that's food, and I'll just grab them. I've caught one good fish, now I'm acting like a pro fisherman. What is it? It might be a slimy mackerel or something. Oh, it's a slimy, but I've caught him around the tail. Jesus, that is a big slimy. The wind's picked up heaps, so I put the sea anchor out. This is the first time I'm ever using it. I don't even know if I'm doing it right. It's got a nice bite. It's not massive, whatever this is. Or whatever that is, it's a big school or something. Another little nanny. Damn it, caught the bottom, caught Australia, and I think I lost my sinker. Yeah, I definitely lost my sinker. This is a bag of sinkers that I find in the water. They're a bit, like, they've got a bit of crap on them, but they're fine sinkers to use. So I urge anyone, if you're diving, you see lures or sinkers or whatever, just rubbish, to pick it up, and sometimes they come in handy with sinkers, lures. I've got so much stuff at home that I've got from the ocean and I can still use, and just rubbish, just take a few bits when you go out each time you dive, and sometimes like this they'll come in handy, and other times you just chuck them in the bin. It's easy as. Snapper on. definitely another snapper. Some colour. Yeah, another snapper, not as big. Beautiful fish, but a smaller snapper. He's about 40, but he's still a beautiful fish. He was caught in the slimy mackerel. Still fought so hard. Oh, nice. Thank you, mate. He's coming home again now. Just beautiful fish. Can't say no to a good snapper. Yeah. Oh, this is the best day ever so far. Some people would see me as like, I love killing fish and animals, but I really don't. I hate seeing them die. Like, I love eating them, but I'd rather get my fish from the sea than go and buy one. Know that this guy's lived a free life for however old he is. And then I put him to sleep as quick as possible, put him straight on ice, get the best meat I can home to my friends and family. Thank you, mate. Yeah, baby. Could be alright. I just missed the biggest bite on my other rod. This guy feels alright, he's not massive. And I don't think he's a snapper. Yuck. That, my friends, is a barracuda. They stink, they're shit, they take your sinkers, take your line. I'll chuck him back, get him off the boat. Ooh. As soon as I put the jig back in the rod holder again, it just got smashed. This could be my first good fish on this rod, in deeper water anyway. It's fighting a bit harder. Definitely a bit bigger, there's a lot of weight on there. Oh, my arms, they're sore. There's some colour, what is it? Snapper, baby, on the jig. Only a small fella, but that's on the jig. That's the first snapper on this rod, on the jig. Yeah, that's a Montague jig, snapper slapper, 60 grams. He's almost legal, but I'll let him go because I already got 2 snapper and he's not that big. I'll measure him. Snapper slapper doing the damage again. Right as it hit the bottom and I put my rod in the rod holder, whoop, bad. 35 centimeter snapper, I'll send this guy back. I'm feeling good today, got 2 snapper. I could keep him if I want, but he's a bit small. Come on. Yeah! Yes! Successful release, that feels so good. Oh, I didn't think he was gonna go there, but he got. Oh, I actually feel so good about that. Sometimes it's not always about keeping the fish, you know, that made me feel literally good inside. Just letting him go, seeing him swim away. 3 snapper, this is a good day. Yep. Yep. Oh, did he drop it? No, he's still on there. There we go. He's woken up now. I don't know what this is. I don't think it's a snapper. It's pretty small, whatever it is. There's not much weight. He's fighting a little bit though. There's some colour. No, he's a snapper, is he? What the hell, a sweep? That's crazy. Little sweep, average eating. He can go back. Alright, I think I drifted onto sand because I didn't actually touch the motor after I first stopped with no GPS whatsoever and just drifted from there, and I caught a few fish, and now I think I'm on sand because the bite went off for about half an hour. But sea anchor's in, rods are in, and I'm going to move back to where I started and just do the same drift again, see if I can get any more fish, and then we'll go from there. And you guys might notice the seats are out because I did a little while back. I took all the floor out, washed it, gave it a good clean, looked after it, bit of TLC, and the seats I got to bolt back in. I just couldn't really be bothered to do for a little while, and I needed some help to do it, so I took the seats out. If I want to sit down, just sit on the big esky that I bought, Yeah, we'll do another drift and we'll go from there. I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'm trying to find some new spots and just old spots, but everywhere's real washy. You can see like this, it's just rocky and washy and windy, and it's, I don't know, it's hard to fish. But I'll be back out here tomorrow. I don't know if I'll put them both into one episode, depends. If I'll do a catch cook for this episode, who knows. But if I don't see you after this, I'll see you next time. If I do, well then I'll see you there. You! Alright, get away from my feet! Barracuda.